spring break's coming up, whether you're going on a vacation yourself, you're taking your kids on vacation, tracking your nutrition or staying on top of your nutrition while away or traveling is the hardest thing to do. But once you master it, it's totally worth it. There are so many ways to handle your nutrition on travel days. You could bring as much food with you as possible. You can plan out which restaurants you're gonna eat at beforehand. But what I like to do more than anything is to define what success is going to be for that travel trip beforehand. So I'm about to go on vacation and I decide that success to me means I work out 3 times out of the 7 days and I eat only meat and vegetables for my first 2 meals, and then I can have a little bit more freedom for dinner. Then I've already defined what success is. If I do anything that falls outside of that definition, I can be kinder, more compassionate with myself, and it's probably gonna limit the instance where I go completely overboard because I feel like I've ruined everything. Just define what success for your trip looks like for you. Usually on vacation, there's a couple alcoholic beverages that come involved, whether it's celebrating or just enjoying your time. Who doesn't love a Corona on the beach? So how do I track my alcohol when I'm staying on top of my nutrition? Well, alcohol is really a separate macronutrient altogether, different than carbs, fat, and protein. So we just have to track it in terms of its calorie intake. So the way that we do it is we take the calories that are within your alcoholic beverage and we divide it by either 4 or 9. If you divide it by 4, you're gonna track it as carbohydrates. If you divide it by 9, you're gonna track it as fat. Or if you're really savvy at math, you can track it as a mix of the two. If you're not good at math at all and all this division and addition is driving you nuts, WAG has a alcohol calculator app that can make it super easy for you. You can find the link in the bio. If you're in a situation that you're not 100% sure what's in the food that you're eating, whether you're eating at a friend's house, someone else is cooking for you, or you're eating out at a restaurant, there's a couple really good strategies that you can use. One, estimating is always better than not tracking at all. So you can use your hand. Do a quick Google search of hand estimating image and you'll see how you can use your hand to estimate a cup or half a cup, a tablespoon, and you can use that to help you estimate how much food is in your meal or how many macros are in your meal. Another really great strategy is to just stay completely away from things that you know don't ever fit into your nutrition plan. So if you could never have a double bacon cheeseburger with french fries before, this is not the time that is actually going to work in your nutrition plan. Stick to things that you know you have a lot of leeway on. Vegetables, lean meats, good proteins, and then you know that if you're off in your estimations, you can only be off by so much. My final tip is if you're going to an event where you can bring a dish, then who doesn't love a nice guest that's being hospitable and bring something to share? So make something that you know the nutrition information in it, you're sharing with other people, and then you have an option to eat when you're there. So these are just a couple of the tips that you can use when you're going on vacation or your spring break. So if you have some tips that you think the other people could benefit from, put it in the comments. But other than that, I hope you have a really great vacation and stay on top of your nutrition.